Last one, push up.
We have been working on all these xylophones, and this is a new wood that we have discovered, which sounds equally like the rosewood. It is called the Amazonia. It is very good, even I can say richer in sound than the rosewood. Xylophones we are seeing there, the gills, they are all made out of lira, but they are out of tune, and then they are here for repairs. Not an FT.
I know.
Come on. Yeah, you've tied it in, so let us hear you.
Okay, and see, what you say sono bidawo prono ne ligantemana.
There are audio xylophone. Yeah, enough me. Boko akonya bi. Nyane wa. Okay, there are no problem difference ewo nkakran se. There are unse Titino, your hon, on one idea, and it's half from Lira, on one idea, as you see, in a pronounce a bar, it's me, but a dear, unless it is say Lira now. But so who would winning difference a woman? Say the leader swore air the pronounce one. Betina, I am two. Liran, no, you want some yet day. It's now Benya Liran, the bread. You see a baby at the dance to do this will need say one. But you know, when one can send to me quite a classic and what you chat. You will call ma. Ni pafufu muchichabuwa wakoto nsero beto hono ye beba ye ade free ho bankra ye hono onye car straight ti upe motorbike so ya de ko kalba from kalba tuna ojira tuna san wafa nkra nti ye sana
Obedi na bebre.
Nesi kani ko e bebre na obre. Nyala kinso a. Di be ku di be to jamu na sei. I didn't swat them. I say, I want to go. Now, Prononi, dear, maybe if you say, to see I ever have almost told one dear. In cat, or one I are called to me to be. On the boy, Senny, laid out the cook. A crack, opening in an old motorbike, through I would call. Until no, yeah.
Oh yeah, the differences. I think I would be joking if I said I could honestly hear the differences. With that said, I think there are differences in just that we put onto the rosewood, especially whether they're like the spiritual practices and the spiritual importance, if not just like the color, just like, you know, we've been talking about how pretty this one xylophone is going to be once we put some shea butter on it. Does that affect the sound at all? No, not at all. Okay, I don't know. I think there might be some differences, but then again, look at Marimba 1 and how they have all the different grades of rosewood marimbas. So, is it fair to, like, really judge two woods when this two logs or two xylophones of the same wood can sound completely different?
That's a great point.
Yeah, like, yeah, maybe a really nice rosewood geo or Liga geo will sound better than a really nice Mazonia wood, but it could be also vice versa, where a really good Mazonia log or xylophone will sound better than any rosewood.
Prono and Lega is the original wood that being found in the north. Prono is good, but Prono, we cannot find Prono trees at the north. We only found them in the southern part of Ghana. In the northern part of Ghana, we don't have Prono, we have Lega, and that's why we use Lega for the geo. But looking at the Prono and the Lega, Lega seems to be the quality, the good material for the geo, because that is where it came from. Prono also came because we tested the Prono tree, and then to realize that it is also a good key or good, it gives a good sound to be used as a xylophone. I mean, for xylophone. That is why we begin to use Prono for it. But if Prono, if you play, like if you make a xylophone here and take it to the north for people to play, of course, Tijan and Tijan's village or their tribe, they can use Prono for their jail because they play kind of quiet. They don't use more power to play on their jails. Our jail will use more power to play. So if you use Prono key or Prono trees to make jail for my tribe, at least the person who is going to play, even for the beginning, is going to break all of them. So we actually I don't advise someone from my hometown or my village or my tribe to use Prono for jails. Because if you use Prono for jails, as I said, I mean, just consider one person is going to play your jails and damage you. But if you use Lega is really hard, more hard. Prono is easily breaks, though it gives a good sound, but it easily breaks. Lega take a time to break, depending the way you carve it. If you carve it, especially the lower keys, when you carve it more, then it becomes so light, and then the more tension you put, it easily breaks.
Yeah.
So we don't, back in my tribe, back at night down there, we don't use Prono to make geos. We use Lega, and that is the only keys. That's the only tree that we use for geos. Back at from Burkina Faso down, because we don't have Prono trees over there. If I were to sit down to play, when I came to Accra first, I was having problem with the geos that they made, because I was still having the same power that we use at the north. So anytime I sat on the geos, because some of the keys are made of Prono, I just completely damaged the xylophone. Maybe 3 keys or 2 keys are going to be broken before I get up from the xylophone. And then I realized that because I was still using the power. And then when I brought my power down, the trend down, yes, of course, I can play a Prono geo for years without damaging it. The same thing. So if I take a Prono geo here and take it to the north, I expect to come back with the xylophone all broken because people who are going to play them,
They're not used to
listen
it.
our-
Yeah. So you have learned to play on a prono xylophone,
Of course,
and so having had that experience, you're happy playing on a prono xylophone.
of course. I'm happy playing them because they all give this is clean
It's a
sound.
good sound.
The sounds are good.
Okay.
Yeah, the sounds are good.
Prono lega. Ja prono a lega ushi sana. Ubino tutiu. Obeka kai. A prono nutuni. Aka. Nutuni. Lega ushi sana. A lega ndo. Okutwa waka obali. A prono nutuni.
Yeah. What did she say?
She says the difference between Lega and Chrome, it has no difference. Formerly, they used to use Lega for xylophone, but this time it has to get Lega, so Chrome is also available, so that is what they use now
Okay.
for the G.
Great. So why don't they use Liga anymore?
How do you so they use that Lega again?
Be gwara ber. Aja sorsa. Bele bele gwara ber. Aja be gwara ya sa. Abe chandi. A prono nutuni. Lami chandi.
She says the Lega has, most of them have been cut down, and also the road, it has a long way to get. That is why we use Chrome.
I see. But does Mommy Cynthia, does she like the sound of the prono compared to the Liga?
Ako nonena ala benamingera Chrome jilia yiri ala.
Inone ni ale. A prono jili. Ale na fie. Inone ana. Inone ni a prono.
She says she likes it.
She likes it.
Yeah.
Okay. The fact is that lira is a wood that we have been using, or our ancestors. You can take it several years ago, maybe 1,000 years ago, or whatever. That is what they have been using, the main wood that they have been using for xylophone building. And by and by, we were able to find this prono which we call Mazonia, which is equally a good material for a xylophone like the Liga. And also in the system now, the Liga is almost gone. It will be left with a few years that we cannot get. So the easiest way is that we're able to find this rosewood, I mean the Mazonia, for the xylophones. And if we talk about the quality, actually the quality of the Lyra and the Mazonia, I think they are equally matched. Because people claim that the Liga is stronger than, well, it is stronger, but in like building a xylophone, and they're like, I mean, the Mazonia part so soft to play, or it easily breaks when you, I mean, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, because to break a xylophone like from Mazonia, I think it always depends from the way that it is built and the size of xylophone that you wanted. You see, but it's a very good wood. It's strong. It's strong, like it's equally strong like the Liga. And so I mean, if you want to make comparison, I mean, I think there's no difference. There's no difference.
Or maybe
The important thing about it all is that if the Liga is not well prepared, I mean, is not well prepared to make a good xylophone. I mean, you make a bad xylophone definitely, because there are ways of that you need to treat it and then build a xylophone out of the Liga. But if you say a Liga, like you say rosewood is the best, and then you go and then you don't, maybe you take a wood or a log, and then try to you don't smoke it and just go and make a xylophone. It will not sound. It's the same like the prono. If you don't treat it proper, you can't get a good sound. And if you also build it and you don't build it proper, it can easily be broken. Likewise, the Lega, they are all the same. So I think now that we are running short of all all these things, well, without I don't know the future of Amazonia, but it's also the same because it has a very nice color that like the Lega, and people also love it like a rosewood. So in the near future, we don't know what happens, but I think it is a good wood like the Lega. man, bear. The wizards are chasing for you. The enemies are chasing for you.
Thank you.